Hey guys, we're back again with another video. I know in my last video I said I'd have a video out in the 2 days afterwards. It has been 2 weeks. My bad. But as I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, I thought, hey, you know what? I kind of want to make this video, especially because I was kind of talking about this in the end of the last video, about the player count on Animal Jam Classic and how many people are playing the game in the current year. This is something I've done in the past, the last 2 years actually. I did one in 2023, talking about how many players were online then. I think it was like roughly 1,000 to 2,000 people usually online during the day. And then we did it again earlier last year in 2024, where it looked pretty alarming at some points in the player count anyway, in comparison to the previous year. As a matter of fact, even last year, I'm pretty sure there was like some kind of leaked screenshot from an Animal Jam dev website that showed the exact player count, and from what I know, it was pretty similar to the figure that I got in my video. Because if you don't know, we can't pinpoint exactly how many people are on the game at the moment, but we can actually utilize something in the game to actually tell us a kind of range of how many players are playing the game. Also, a brief intermission to say to join the blue headdress giveaway if you haven't already. It's almost over, by the way. We're almost at 30k somehow. Yep, I've weaseled my way to 30k, guys. But yeah, put your entries in the comments and in the video description below. And yeah, go on with the rest of the video. So what we can actually do to find this range, as I was saying, if you've watched the previous 2 videos about this, me doing this, we use the server list here. So right here, you see these green dots kind of ranging from 1 dot to 2 dot to 3 dots, and then some of them are kind of empty and some are full. These do actually mean something. They're not just kind of there just to seem like people are in the servers. Like, there are actually people in the server. And what these are called, they're called population keys. So the no dot means less than 20 people. The 1 dot means 20 to 49 players. The 2 dots mean 50 to 99, and the 3 dots mean 100 to 150. And then lastly, the full mean greater than 150 players. So more than 150 players in the server or more. And from this, we can actually calculate a kind of range from the servers we do see online from this. Now, well, the kind of previous 2 times I've done this, it's also been in like really weird parts of the day, or even just straight up weird times in the year. I think in the 2023 one, I did it in like May, I want to say. And then last year, I think I did it in like September, maybe. So I decided I wanted to do it earlier this year to kind of give it a fair chance. And also, Animal Jam is much more active this year, so I figured if I'm still around by next year doing this, let's give Animal Jam a fighting chance to see if like the players are going up or down type of thing. But it's very evident anyway, clearly from recently, that the game is not dead. If anything, it's more alive than it has been in the last 4 years. But enough dilly-dallying about, let's actually calculate this and kind of count through here. So usually what I do is I take the population key, use the range, and then kind of add them all up together. So I guess I'll do that and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so I finished my math here. I'm a little rusty. I have not done math since I was like 15, I want to say. About 6 years now. But the number I got from doing this again this year was, at the lowest, at the current moment that I'm online right now, 1,500 players, which is already more than last year. And at the highest right now, which could even still be more than this because of the full servers are able to hold more than 150 people, 2,072. So about 1,500 to 2,072 players are online right now. Could be more, could be less. It's probably like in the middle, if I had to guess, like around 1,700 players right now. And to clarify, I'm doing this at 8 p.m. on a Saturday GMT, so I am in Ireland. So this is like the kind of peak time anyway on a weekend for American players, which I'm pretty sure is where most of Animal Jam's player base is usually. If I were to do this in like midday for me anyway, this number probably would be a little bit less if I had to assume. Because while it's like the evening nighttime for me right now, it's about like midday, early-ish in America right now. So as I said, it's already more than last year from the lowest range here, which is kind of bizarre to think about. But I mean, even in the last video, as I said, a large talking point in my last video was kind of acknowledging the fact that Animal Jam has so many people in the servers now. Like, there's a couple full servers here, and this isn't even because of like bot raids happening on the game, which we've talked about many a times. But like, no, it's like genuinely full servers full of people just trading and talking and whatever, and just playing the game, which we have not seen in a while. I kind of talked about this in the previous video as well, so I'm not gonna go, repeat myself too much, but I kind of accredited some of that kind of push into popularity for Animal Jam again to TikTok, because a lot of people were on TikTok making TikToks about Animal Jam that were surpassing like hundreds of thousands of views, which you would not expect for an Animal Jam video to get in the current day and age. If only that would happen on YouTube though. Maybe I'll give my whirl at the short form content again sometime, but I think for right now I'm gonna stick to All Reliable, where I just yap for like 10 minutes on the YouTube video. But for this, I would like to compare it to like a few years ago, which I think I did in my last video as well, where like this was kind of the same time frame exactly like 3 years ago or 2 years ago, where Animal Jam kind of was getting really popular, like a lot of old players coming back to the game and stuff, and people were kind of convinced that Animal Jam was going to have like its own kind of mini resurgence and stuff. And well, this time it seems to be lasting longer, or well, I really can't tell because I've kind of just been spectating for the most part, but it seems like people are playing and engaging with the game more. I can't really say for certain if this is going to last or not. I'm not going to be like pessimistic here and say, yeah, the game's going to die again, because quite frankly, I don't want that. I want this game to succeed, even if I give it some slack a lot of the time. The game is still like objectively pretty good, I would say, even with all its kind of issues that it might be facing. You're looking at the core of Animal Jam, you're gonna get a pretty good gameplay experience if you just give it a go, type of thing. So I don't know, it's pretty good, and it's kind of encouraging to see that, more people are playing the game. And even with this figure, that the kind of 1,500 to 2,000 players or whatever figure that I did get, this doesn't mean, oh, it's the same kind of 1,000 to 2,000 people playing the game every day. Like, there's gonna be people logging in after this video is recorded that weren't a part of that 1,000 to 200 players, and it could even increase further past that number as well. There's more than just 2,000 players playing the game right now. That makes sense. They're just not logged in online. That's what I'm trying to get at. I have to guess there's probably like 5,000 to 6,000 players that are like actively logging in throughout the day, maybe, which I gotta say, compared to last year, is really good. Because from what I know, at some point last year, throughout the whole day on Animal Jam Classic, there was like only 800 people logging in at some point, which is really bad for a game like this. It kind of starts raising some kind of concerns and questions. But I figured I would end off here saying, kind of talking about Animal Jam Mobile, because that was always a question in these videos the last 2 years, if I could get the number for that. And the reason is no. Well, I think that leaked screenshot I was kept going on about, there was a figure that showed Animal Jam Mobiles as well. That, what I know, it wasn't even that much than kind of what I expected it to be. I think it was like around 1,000 to 2,000 players or something. Probably more than that now, if I had to guess, especially based on the time of year that screenshot was taken or whatever. But the reason I can't do what I did here anyway for Animal Jam Mobile is because they don't have a server list on mobile. They don't have a thing where you can switch servers or even like view servers to see how many people were in it, or a server key where you can calculate like I did here. And while some people kind of try to use this right here, the Steam charts of the game, this is not accurate by any measure at all, actually. This is only measuring how many people are opening Animal Jam Mobile through Steam on PC, which obviously is not going to be a whole lot of people, first of all. And second of all, it's not even going to be all the people that are playing Animal Jam Mobile from PC, because you can just install it on its standalone version without having Steam. These are people that choose to install it through Steam and choose to play it through Steam. That's the only reason Steam charts will actually detect that. So people using this number and metric to try to say Animal Jam Mobile is dead, or Animal Jam as a whole is dead, that's just propaganda. That's what that is. Yeah, I figured I would wrap up this video here. Last few videos have kind of been out the wazoo, kind of going back to more of a traditional style that you kind of expect from me, type of thing. I'll have another video out probably soon, probably. I have a few ideas in the works anyway, and there's some things that I think I need to make a video on. The next 2 videos should be good anyway, I think. And then the videos after that is probably like more current day Animal Jam stuff. I think the issue I'm facing right now is I've made hundreds of videos, and I have a lot of video ideas left still, but the ones I'm kind of looking at right now are the ones that are kind of easy to make, because those are the ones I do want to make, but I want to get it too repetitive anyway. But I'll finish yapping, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later.